Mic test, mic test. Can you hear me? Mic test, mic test. Can you hear me? Mic test. Can I get a yes or no if you can hear me or not? Welcome to the room, by the way. I'm doing a live Q&A. You ask questions, I'll answer your questions as far as emulators are concerned. And because there's been a lot of people having issues with the Citra emulator, the CEMU emulator, and I'll also be covering the MAME emulator and other emulators that I cover on this channel. So you'll be able to ask me questions, and if you have issues with your emulator, I can try to help you get them solved live so you can just try to get the problem fixed instead of having me wait to reply back to you. I have some free time, so I thought I'd just start up a live chat. I don't do this very often, and answer some of you guys' questions. So if you have any questions, just ask away. Feel free. I will answer them to the best of my ability to try to help you with your emulator issues, your problems that you have, etc. So I'm trying to actually wait for more people to come in, but if it's going to be a limited amount of people, then that's fine too. I'll just help whoever's here. I don't do this much, so I'll have to do this more to probably draw more people in. But yeah, you can just ask questions. I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me clearly? If you can hear me, please say yes or no. Actually, I don't have a link for Ultra Sun. I only have Ultra Moon right now. I haven't done any searching for Ultra Sun. So I just have Ultra Moon right now. So I mean, you can have that if you don't have Ultra Moon, but I don't have Ultra Sun. No. Okay, the only thing you got to do is go over to my Citra emulator playlist and go look for the Pokemon Ultra Moon gameplay, and you can find it there. So go there, and then you can just go download it. So yeah, you'll find it there. You're welcome. Do you have any more questions? Is that all? If that's all, that's okay. That's cool. Is there anything else I can help you out with? Okay, you have to go to the Citra emulator playlist and then look for Pokemon Ultra Moon gameplay. I'm trying to sort other stuff out right now. I'm sorry for the little delay because I'm sorting out stuff with this live stream. But go to the Citra emulator playlist and look for Pokemon Ultra Moon gameplay, and you can find it there. Go to the home page on my channel. So if you click the home page on my channel, you'll see where you see my banner. You click on playlist, and then you find the Citra emulator playlist, or you could just go to the video section and look for the little cat, you know, the animal cat with the little Citra emulator symbol on there, and it says Pokemon Ultra Moon gameplay, and it's that video. It's the video with the Pokemon Ultra Moon logo on it. If you click on videos, you'll see it somewhere in the videos. It's very new. I uploaded it about maybe 3 days ago, so it shouldn't be that old. You should be able to find it.
bet. I bet 100 million times. I bet for the fact that you didn't even see the.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm doing a live chat where I'm answering questions as far as emulation is concerned that I cover on this channel. You can ask me anything about the emulators. I'll try to help you. Maybe ROMs too while I'm covering emulators. So just ask me any questions. I'll help you out. If there's a little delay, I'm sorry about that, but I'm answering your questions here. I'm doing stuff on the channel, also trying to organize the live chat. I don't do this very much, so just ask me questions and I'll try to answer them. And if you're having a problem with your emulator, I'll try to help you with that too. So yeah. Does anybody have any questions concerning any of the emulators? I can help you out if you have any questions. And I'm just going to be up for about an hour, just sitting here chilling, listening to the music. I guess, you can chill, sit there. If you got any questions about any of the emulators, I'll try to help you that I cover on this channel. So, yeah, I'm just here. So you can sit in the chat. You could listen to the music. If you have any questions, just feel free to answer. And if you post a comment in the chat box, and I'll answer your question, whatever questions you may have. Yeah, no problem. I'm glad I could help you out. Enjoy, the ROM. It works fine. Keep in mind, you got to have like a good performing PC, and your CEMU emulator your Citra emulator should run pretty well. It runs pretty well, as you saw in the gameplay video. Mine was running like it's crazy. I don't turn on the frame limiter though. So when I have the frame limiter off, it goes crazy like that. So I get like 300 frames per second, 400 frames per second. I'm rocking a i7 4790K processor. That's, it's got like 8 cores. So my emulator just goes crazy. But yeah, I'm glad I can help. You're very welcome. Can you hear me clearly, by the way? Can you give me a yes or no? And also, is the music too loud, or is the music low enough for you to hear me? Okay, I'll turn it up a little bit more then, because that means it's too low. I'll turn it up a little more. Give me a second. How about now? Can you hear it now? How about now? Okay, that's good. Is it too loud? Is it overpowering my voice, or can you hear me still and the volume of the music is low enough? Okay, cool. As long as you can hear me and you can hear the music in the background really low, that's cool. Okay, did your Pokemon Moon download yet? You have it. It works and everything. You can test it out, and you should be able to play that. All right, cool. Well, was that all the questions you had? Did you have any other questions? And you can feel free to, stay and chill and listen to music if you'd like. There's no hassle. You can stay inside the chat room if you want. It doesn't really matter. But was that all the questions you had? Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool then. I'm glad I could help. Enjoy your new game once it's finished downloading, and yeah. And also, if you're not already a subscriber to the channel, feel free to subscribe. I upload videos randomly, so I don't really have a schedule. It's just randomly because I'm busy and stuff like that. But I got a bunch of emulator videos on the channel. I put stuff up. I got some upcoming videos coming up. I'm starting a new series on this channel, gaming news, so I'll be doing that soon. Just gotta, get stuff situated. But yeah, if you're not already a subscriber, then feel free to subscribe, hit the like button, and share this around. Okay, that's cool. And I'm glad you figured it out. Okay, that's cool. You can hang out until it's finished, done downloading, and I guess, you go about your way. Make sure you enjoy your game. I didn't really even play that game because I thought that game was like, I had already played the Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and I also own it for the actual literal 3DS. And I don't know, I thought it was kind of boring, but the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon looked interesting to me because it had all the legendaries in there. That part looks really interesting. But I was looking at some reviews and people were saying that the game was not up to par. They said it was like the same game, they just added some other stuff in there, and I was just like, wow, okay, that's really messed up. That sounds cool. Yeah, a lot of people are live streaming, the animals game, and they are, I see a lot of live streams of it. I might do a video because I did like a video showing how to get a Charmander with like dragon moves and stuff like that. That video is really, a lot of people need help with, Pokemon and stuff, and finding out where they are and stuff like that. I may make some videos showing that for Pokemon Sun, or I mean Pokemon Ultra Moon or Ultra Sun, one of those. I might make some videos, upcoming live streams of stuff. Well, I don't live stream much. I just had some free time, so I just did this. I thought it'd be a good idea. It hasn't gotten much traction, but I hope that the more I do this, maybe I can take Sundays out and just start uploading, like, for people to ask questions. Oh yeah, I know what shiny hunting is. Yeah, it's when you hunt for shiny, different colored Pokemon. I mean, I seen it. It's hard to do it, but you can just like, you can do that easy with fishing. You just fish in one spot, in the same spot, you're gonna eventually get a shiny. It's a little harder to get a shiny in the wild. Sometimes it happens randomly for me, and then other times it doesn't. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I may check out your channel, see what your tutorials are. That's cool if you make a tutorial. A lot of people need help with things, and usually tutorials help them. I try to do as much as I can here on this channel to try to help people, because in a lot of tutorials, many people don't really tell you exactly what you need to do and how you need to do it in order to have the problem fixed. Here on this channel, I always try to do that, so you make sure that you don't have to come back and ask me multiple questions. I try to do that, and people usually end up being satisfied from the video, and the channel is growing, so that's good to see also. I don't know what you posted. I can see it, but it says that message is for review because it's like, forward slashes and pluses and stuff like that. But I guess my chat won't let you enter that. Okay, there it goes. I don't know. I guess YouTube's chat is a little weird. Is your Pokemon Ultra Moon finished loading just yet? Let me know how it runs on your emulator, if it runs smoothly or not. And by the way, what type of computer do you have? Or what type of CPU do you have? Do you have a desktop? Do you have a laptop? That's alright, it's not a problem. And you know, we make mistakes sometimes. But yeah, do you have a laptop? Do you have a desktop? You know, what type of computer do you have? You know, or what type of CPU do you have for your, you know, your emulator to run on? Oh, you have a Windows computer. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So is it a desktop? Is it a laptop? Windows 8, Windows 10, Windows 7. Which one do you have? Okay, you just have Windows. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter which version you have. You can't even play this on the Mac. This Citra emulator won't work on the Mac computer. You'll have to play it on Windows operating system only. Yeah, I had a lot of people asking questions about that. Also, you got to have 64-bit operating system. You can't run the Citra emulator on a 32-bit operating system. It won't work. A lot of people are coming to the channel looking at the conversion videos, converting a CIA into a 3DS file, and they're having problems with that. I may do a live stream for that also, because you know, a lot of people have problems converting CIAs to 3DS files. Yeah. You see, the game that you're downloading is already converted, so you don't have to do that. But in the future, you may get a CIA and you might you know, have to convert it. You will have to convert it over into a Citra playable ROM for the Citra emulator, because it won't play CIAs. You got to convert the CIA into a 3DS ROM, and you can do that by using a converter that I have here on the channel, and it works. But a lot of people are having problems because their computer's not set up for it. And that's cool. You know, hand-me-down computers are really cool. This is actually just my second computer. Actually, I took some money and I built this computer. I've had this computer for quite a while now. It's a really good computer. I think I need to upgrade it though. Yeah, it's a zip file. You need to extract it. You need to extract the file out of the zip file. Extract it. Right click on it and hit extract. Extract here. If you don't have RAR, your computer should already have a zip file. But if you do have RAR, you can just extract it. But it should already have a zip file format that you could extract with. But extract the files. It's inside of that zip folder. The password is PUM, all caps. PUM, PUM, all caps. Does anyone else have any questions? I see there's other people watching. Does anybody else have any questions? I can answer them. If not, that's fine. If you don't want to answer or talk and you just want to chill, that's fine too. But if you have questions, I'm here for at least another 15-20 minutes, and then I'm going to close this down. I'll try to do it more often. I'll try to do live sessions where I answer questions more often. It might start getting bigger, but I'll try to see if I can do what I can. So yeah. Also, if you don't mind hitting that like button, it helps get this video out so I can help answer a few more people's questions on this channel. I guess a lot of people haven't been hitting the bell button on the channel and they don't really get these notifications going out live and things like that. So if you could hit the like button, that would be very nice also. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And if you have any questions, I'm here for about another 20 to 30 minutes, and then I'm going to close this down. I'll try to do it every Sunday. I'll answer your questions. Well, when you're converting a file, you want to make sure first that your converter is on the desktop. Okay, I created a video, an update video showing you how to convert files. This should be the one of the newest videos. It's a 3ds to CIA converter file. So what you want to do is you want to make sure first that your converter is on the desktop. Once it's on the desktop, then you're going to just like place your CIA file within that folder. Make sure you have the MS-VCR deal in there, and then if you need the ROM-FS file and the X header file, you can place those in there too. That helps. and then try converting again, because if you're getting error messages, it could either be your CIA or your computer doesn't have the files that it needs resources to fully convert the file. Also, what helps if you have Windows redistributable C++ 2015, then you can install that and it pulls DL resources, the DLL files, and you can try converting that way too. So yeah, you can go ahead and give it a shot and tell me what happens. And thank you for your question, Beta S. Let me know what happens with that. I'll try to walk you through it, and you just have to let me know what you're doing, and then I'll tell you. But if you follow those quick steps there, go watch. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna give you a link to watch a video, and you can go watch the video and let me know if that helps you first, and then you can come back here and ask if it didn't work or not. So give me a second. Let me get the link. There, if you click that link, that'll send you to a video that'll help you out. So just go over to that link and watch that video. Let me know what happens. Let me know if you have the same problems or not. What message did you get? What message are you getting? Bro code. What message are you getting? What's popping up when it's not working? Like, what's going on? Bro code, do you have the Microsoft Visual C++ Redistributable 2015 installed for your Citra emulator? Because it should work. You shouldn't be having that problem. Okay, well, your Citra emulator won't work at all without that. Also, you need to make sure that your computer is a 64-bit operating system, because if it's not 64-bit, then the Citra emulator won't work anyway. But make sure you have Microsoft Visual C++ redistributable, and install that. You can go to the Citra emulator playlist and go to how to set up and install and run Citra emulator, and that will show you where you can go to get the Microsoft Visual install, and you can just go through that and get that emulator and go through the steps. Also, there's an updated video too showing you updated one that I've already updated for you. You can download that one too, but you try doing that first and let me know what happens. Feel free to ask any questions if you're new to entering the room. I'll be answering questions as far as converting, CIH 3ds files and all the emulators that you see there. Any emulators I cover on this channel, you can ask me anything about them, and if you're having issues, I will see what I can do to help you out with your problems that you may be having with your emulators or converting a file to a 3ds file or something like that. But anyway, I'm here for another 15 minutes. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. The room is open for another 15 minutes, so feel free to ask if you have any questions. If not, you can chill, listen to the music, etc. But I'm here so you can ask a question and I'll answer it if you have any questions. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm here for another maybe 10 minutes. If you have any questions with emulator issues, if you're having problem converting CIAs to 3ds files, I'm here. You can ask away, ask any question on these related topics or subjects, and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. If not, you can sit in the room and chill, listen to the music, and so forth. But I'm here for another 10 minutes, and I'll be closing the room soon. So if you have any questions, leave your questions in the chat box. Thank you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. The room is open for another 10 minutes or so. If you have any questions about the emulators, converting CIAs, or whatever it may be, if you're having problems with that, I'll do what I can to help you out. You need the key. You need the key. You can go to the Citra go to the CEMU emulator. Go to my CEMU emulator setup video showing you how to set it up. In that video, you'll see down in the description there's links to a keys. It says keys text download. So you want to download the keys text. If you don't have the keys, then it'll crash. You have to have the title keys for certain games on the CEMU, or it'll crash. You just go download that, put it in your CEMU emulator folder, and then that'll fix the problem. No, I'm sure your computer can handle it. It's just because you don't have the title key. You need the title key to play it. If you don't have the title key, it's gonna crash. Every time you try to start it, it's gonna crash. So just download the title keys and you'll be fine. Is that all? Do you have any more questions? Let me know what happens with that, by the way, once you go to download that. Were you able to find the keys text download? Welcome to the room. Do you have any questions? The room will be open for at least another 5 minutes. If you have any questions concerning the topics on the screen that you see, emulation, CIA issues that I cover on this channel, I'll happily answer them. The room will be open for another 5 minutes, or you can just sit and chill, listen to music. Either way, if you have a question, I'll try to answer, do my best to help you with your issue. And if you happen to miss this again, I might start doing this every week, every Sunday, where I just cover, answer questions, help people out with emulation issues, etc., stuff like that. So if you didn't get a chance to ask questions this week, I'm going to try to start doing this next week and gain more traction with it. But if you have any questions, I'll try to help you out. Okay, that's going to be it for this live stream for the time being. I was here for about, I believe, an hour. If you had any questions that you wanted to ask as far as emulation is concerned, having issues with converting a CIA to a 3DS file, or any other emulation issue that you may be having, you could acquire it here, have your questions answered here. I'll be opening this room up next week. So if you missed it this week, don't worry, or maybe I can hit you in the comments and I can answer your questions there. I'll have this video up. When it uploads, you can come to this video and ask questions here in this box, but otherwise this live stream will be closing and I'll be doing this again next week to answer and help you figure out your issues you may be having with your emulators. Okay guys, until next time, this has been K7. Peace. I'll see you guys next week. And I'll see you guys this week for uploading more content to this channel. Anyways, guys, take care. Peace.